This is the room before the boss. Alright, I have all of that. Some more magic jars would be nice. No? Okay. Don't know if I have enough magic, to be honest. We'll see. I like that the organ becomes louder the further up you go in the tower. Well, my friends, let's go. I mean, nice decor. But it's strange to only have an organ in your, like, throne room. Don't know why they showed the hearts there. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. Link, I can't help you. Because of the waves of darkness, I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link. Great King of Evil, Ganondorf. Now the combat's gonna be easy. He's gonna make some of the floor disappear. And yeah, we can actually not see target him. Yeah, and this is just Ganon tennis again. Now he got a taste of his own medicine. Which means we're gonna use those light arrows that Zelda gave us. And this is the reason why I'm a bit afraid that I might not have enough magic. And we're just gonna hover over to him. And deal a whole bunch of damage. And that's basically the fight. He does some other stuff too that we need to look out for, but that's pretty much it. And if you stay too much on these more brownish platforms, he will make them disappear. So the room for the combat will get closer. Ah, crap. Yeah. Smaller, not closer. And you need to look out for that, because I think if you fall down, he heals completely until you get back up again. And yeah, that's the room with the urns that I destroyed earlier down there and didn't find magic jars in it. Or not very much, at least. Come on. Damn it. Maybe I shouldn't use my magic on that, but just want to try it out. Okay, that makes it really fast apparently. By the way, you can, I think, use a bottle here instead of your sword to do the tennis part. I'm not gonna do that. But there's a tradition of you being able to either distract Ganondorf or do some weird stuff during fights against him. Just a little Easter egg. Thank you. Okay, 2 trumpet eggs apparently is enough for him. Doesn't like more than that. Now I think we gotta look out. There we go. Or not. The great evil King Ganondorf, beaten by this kid? Link. Nice dissolve effect. Well, beat the game, woo! Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods and never just talk shit about your enemy until you know he's dead and can't harm you anymore. Link, listen to me. This tower will collapse not soon. With its last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow me. I mean, I could just jump down. It's like 2 hearts, maybe damage at most. Okay. Gotta escort her, of course. Oh, come on. Yeah, you really don't have to worry about every single bit of damage I take. It's a quarter heart, girl. Please open the door. Thank you very much. Yeah, and this is where these other doors kind of come in that you couldn't really go through while the whole dungeon was a dungeon and not a ruin in the making. Oh, did you jump over there? Huh. No, you just ran on air. Think combat room, maybe? No? Okay, just ruins. By the way, I really don't worry about this at all. The thing that can happen is that you fall down, that's an issue, but otherwise we have way enough time to get down there. Yeah, no, I think there's a combat. There we go. Thank you, Link. Now let's hurry. She's spawning hearts for me, guys. Sorry. I think this is like the last level. You really don't have to be that scared whenever I do a jump. I know what I'm doing. There's a lot of verticality in this game. Where are you running, Carl? You really don't have to worry about me that much. It's like a quarter heart whenever something like that hits me. I have 20 full hearts. That's 80 quarter hearts. Yeah, this is the one bridge. Why is there a Gyptos here? Or a Redead, I mean, sorry. Just to annoy me. I guess for people who are really running out of time, that might actually be an issue. And here we are. We did it, guys. We killed Ganondorf. We saved the world. I mean, it's gonna take a while to rebuild the castle, especially with the whole magma pit thing. That might reduce the land value a bit. As a kid, I thought this cutscene was very funny because it kind of just folds into itself. Like it's supposed to do that. And now there's way less material than you would expect. It's over. It's finally over. What did we say about not talking shit? Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. Alright, let's see if I can do this without Nairu's love. Who needs love anyways? When you got a big round sword. Yeah, looks like he's still alive. And he's transforming. By the way, best combat soundtrack for a final boss ever. That's not how that sword should land when it rotates like that. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together. Well, what do you have to say for yourself, Navi? Ganon, I really have no idea. Well, great work. Thing is, I do. But I don't have a sword. Basically, this part of his tail kind of has all of the purifying energy of the light arrows in it, and that's why we can hurt it. I think that's the canon explanation. Takes a lot of damage before the second phase starts. But yeah, the strategy is roll between his legs whenever he hits you and do a jump attack on his tail. And the whole magic you get here, I think the idea is if you don't have the Master Sword but also not the bigger Round Sword, gotta use light arrows. But we do have the bigger round sword, so we don't need arrows. This is why the blocks drop magic whenever he kills one, or destroys one. Link, the Master Sword is here, hurry up! Now the question is, I still think bigger on sword does more damage here. The thing that you need to do is untarget him faster. That's the difficult part. But then also target him fast enough again, so that he can't just turn around. Come on. Why can't you target him correctly now? Let's just hit it normally then. Shouldn't have that much health left anyways. Dang it. No, that's more like it. Okay, how many more hits? Woohoo! Might need one of my free fairies. If this continues like this. Yep, that's fairy number one. Good thing I brought those. So yeah, normally as a kid I would always use Nairu's Love here. And that would just mean no damage. But honestly, it's kind of boring. Wait a second, is it that Navi kind of makes him aware that I'm behind him? Do I need to use the Master Sword? Because it kind of feels like he should have been dead quite a while ago, to be honest. You know what? I'll change to the Master Sword, just in case. Yep, just needed one more hit. Either one more hit or just one hit with the Master Sword. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. Well, it's the Sword of Evil's Bane after all. Let's go. Such a satisfying blow. Six ages now! Ancient creators of Hyrule, now open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. You curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Link. Someday, when the seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. I mean, he tried. In one timeline he kinda did, but not really. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. We did it! Woohoo! Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world. For a time. Well, ever the optimist, I see. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. Yes. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. You should have. I dragged you into it too. Yes, absolutely you did. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. My god, your forehead's big. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. Why is she singing Zelda's Lullaby and not in Song of Time? Also, it would be really funny if she just fucked up one of the notes because she's also using joysticks instead of C buttons. Thank you, Link. Goodbye. Well, there you have it, my friends. Let's watch this beautiful, beautiful outro. Thank all of the guys from Nintendo who worked on this. Yoshiaki Koizumi, for example. Really big fan. Koji Kondo, of course. I mean, who doesn't love music by Koji Kondo? I honestly don't know all of these people, but there's some legends in there. So, this was Ocarina of Time. Now, there's a bit more of an outro. Basically, what happened now is, since Zelda sent us back in time to become a child again, the whole thing that we did as an adult Link didn't not happen. But as a child Link, we then go to Zelda and tell her, hey, the whole thing with collecting the 3 elemental stones, or the 3 stones like the Kokiri Emerald and stuff like that, might not be a good idea, because Ganondorf is gonna know and follow us into the Sacred Realm, and basically opening the door for him, which means there's a timeline split there. There's the stuff where, there's the timeline where we did open the Sacred Realm and Ganondorf got the Triforce of Power, and there's the timeline where we didn't, and those are considered the adult and the child timeline respectively. Now, that's a perfect explanation for the time travel and time traveler's paradox, where we go back in time to stop the reason why we had to go forward in time. It's just 2 timelines. And then they fucked it up and built in the multiple universes theory, which is a thing that's part of quantum theory and all of that, and made one timeline where the hero fails and dies, which that doesn't fit in the paradigm of how this timeline stuff works in the first place. So I'm actually pretty pissed about how they solved this, because the 2 timeline theory with young and adult timeline was a fan theory for a long time, very long time, and yeah, I think they fucked it up. Ingo and Talon being friends again. People celebrating at Lon Lon Ranch. Or London Farm, range. And all of the characters that we helped, or maybe didn't help, but met. Of course, Marlon, the Carpenters. Midigoron. Why is the Cuckoo Girl now able to juggle them without getting a rush? I don't know. Bigoron just dancing there in the background. Mido and the Zora King, they're both, of course, sad. They lost their daughter and friend respectively. But they still exist, and they're still thinking about them. They're just spirits now. Which that's one of the things that's kind of strange in my opinion. The sages just kind of become spirits or die. They have to do all of their jobs for pretty much eternity. It's like, okay. At least I think they can't go back to just living normal lives. By the way, I do believe that in the theory that the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask Link comes back after Majora's Mask and marries Marlon. Just straight up, and has a child with her. Because I believe that the Link in Twilight Princess is a descendant of them, and he is a farmer in that game. Does that make sense? Well, and here's a cliffhanger for the next game. Navi just left because that was the Decotri's mission for Navy. To follow and help us until our mission is complete. She did that. And now Link grows up in Hyrule as a Hylian. So just a normal boy. Until he decides that he wants to find Navi again. But we're gonna get to that. Yeah, this is the point where he meets Zelda again and tells her for the first time, yo, that emerald and sapphire and ruby shit, forget about that. Not a good idea. Also Luigi and Bowser in the background. And this, my friends, is the end of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I hope you enjoyed our little playthrough. Wasn't as many streams as I thought it was gonna be, but there were a few long streams in there as well. Alright, let's raid someone. Maybe someone who's playing a different Zelda or also Zelda. Let's have a look if we can't find someone. Maybe someone who's playing Majora's Mask. There's a whole bunch of people who are playing randomizers. It's interesting. There's Hero of Heart Jill. I think we're gonna read her. Them, I don't know. So, be nice in the chat and have a nice evening and see you soon with probably Minecraft tomorrow, by the way. So, bye bye. Oh, it's also a randomizer, but whatever. Okay, it's still loading. So, now, bye bye.